Hi, this is Brent DeMartini here at DeMartini RV, and we just got in the new 2022 Thor Omni RS36. This is a brand new floor plan that comes in a 4x4 model with the F600 chassis, and it's a bunk bed floor plan with 6 to 7 seat belts, and it's really exciting, so come check it out and we'll show you what's good. All right, so this motorhome comes on the new Ford F600 chassis. So it may look like an F550, but it's a lot beefier. This has bigger tires, bigger brakes. It's got a 12,000 pound tow rating and a lot more GVW. So that gives you more cargo carrying capacity so you can load it down with more gear and more people.
This coach is painted with our new full body paint, chilled wine, which is an exclusive color only available at DeMartini RV.
Hi, I'm Vicki at DeMartini RV Sales, and I'm going to go over the new RS36 floor plan because me and my family got to use the RB34, so I can tell you about all the differences. So we've added a little length in this one. This is a 36 footer, and what you get is here in the kitchen, they changed the angle of these countertops. So before, the sink was pretty much right up against, at a right angle, against the back of the booth dinette. So that wasn't as nice as it is now, because if you splashed, it would splash right on your seat. Now you have a nice backsplash here. You have more counter space. They added an additional bank of drawers right here. You still have your same setup with the booth dinette across from the couch, and you still have your large bunk area. Now over here, one of my favorite features in the kitchen is this whole pantry area. You have your refrigerator, and they put this nice drawer underneath it, and it's a giant drawer. You could fit pots, pans. I put all the cookie sheets, all of the large items that are a lot of times difficult to find a place to put in motorhomes. And this still is at a good height, the refrigerator, to see inside and reach everything. It's a residential refrigerator, so it runs off of your inverter. It cools down really quickly, and it does a good job doing even cooling of your foods, not freezing your lettuce and things like that. And this pantry is giant, and you have this whole bank of drawers, which I really liked because it keeps all of your small things organized, having a lot of drawers. Okay, you have a combination cooktop in here, which is great because you have gas burners for when you don't have power, and you have an induction cooktop. This will run off of your generator or if you're plugged in, and it boils water really fast, so it's really nice to have, but it's also good to have the option of gas in case you're dry camping. You also have this huge pull-out drawer, which is pretty deep. You could fit a lot of things in here, and then even if you have to stack stuff, you have a lot of room here. So, okay, then we'll move back into the bunk area. So one of the things they changed on this floor plan here is before you had to walk through the bathroom to get to the back when the slide was in. And now, even when the slide is in, you still have an aisle to make it back to the bedroom without going through your bathroom. And so that allowed them to make a big, huge cabinet in here. So a nice place to put your towels. The old one didn't really have a place for that. And then one of the obnoxious things about the old floor plan that they don't have now is the toilet was on a huge pedestal, so your feet wouldn't even touch the ground. And this one is nice, flat on the ground. Now here are your bunk beds. You can turn it also into a wardrobe. You can lift this one up, and there's a bar up here to hang clothes. So even if you don't use both bunk beds and you want to use the bottom one, you can still hang clothes and leave this here. The extra length allowed them to put in a king size bed instead of a queen size. So you have two really large nightstands on each side, big overhead cabinets. This cabinet's really nice, a long, tall cabinet, and there's a clothes hanging bar up there. And you have a whole bank of drawers at the very bottom. And this could fit a combination washer dryer. And there's also hanging space. And this is an additional cabinet that they added with the extra length. You also have storage behind your TV. And one other great feature that they made sure that this bed doesn't have to fold when it comes in. So when the slide comes in, it just goes all the way to the edge of the bed and you don't have to do anything messing with the bed. It'll just lay flat at all times. Okay, so what we also did with this layout is we optioned the sofa instead of the movie theater seats because it gives you another seat belt. So you get 3 seat belts right here, 2 here, and 2 up here. So you can comfortably and safely ride 7 people in this motorhome. Now another thing that is new for 2022 is the telescoping ladder. And this is pretty nice because you can fold it down small and it's really thick and sturdy. It's a lot wider than the old ladders that came with it. And here's a look at the cab on the 2022 Thor Omni. This is pretty much the same as in years past. The only thing that they changed was the color of the cab. They made it a gray color instead of tan. You have your center console, that's nice and convenient. And your GPS, driving, Apple CarPlay. Now here's a look at the RS36 floor plan with the slide in. You have a lot of floor space right here in the kitchen to access your refrigerator and all of your drawers. You can easily access the bunk beds, the bathroom, and the king bed in the back. You can see that it doesn't have to fold up for you to put the slide in.
This is a 4-wheel drive motorhome because it is on the F600 chassis. Even though the 4x4 adds weight, there's plenty of room in the GVW where Thor was able to do that and not sacrifice your cargo carrying capacity. And here we've got some storage on the outside. This is a 1800 watt Xantrex pure sine wave inverter. That's a full pass-through at the top, so you can put chairs, tables, fishing rods, long stuff, skis. Over here we've got our outside TV with integrated sound bar. Quite a large propane tank there. I think that's a 20.3 gallons. And here's another storage. That one goes all the way through the full width of the compartment. And you get an outside kitchen with this floor plan. So you have a nice fridge here that's wired to the inverter. So this is going to run all the time while you have your inverter on. And you can put drinks in there. And then you've got a sink here that has a bilge pump that pumps the water out into your gray tank. Here's your freshwater fill. You have a connection here for a barbecue if you want to hook up to the propane tank on the unit. And one of our favorite things about this floor plan, since it's a full wall slide on the driver's side, you get this large armless awning here. So when you put that out, it covers most of the patio area. And this is an armless awning, so you don't have to worry about the arms getting in your view when you're driving in your side mirrors, and you don't have to worry about bumping your head on it. It does have a motion sensor, so if it gets If it starts moving too much from the wind, then it's going to come back in automatically. On the back here, we have a nice looking fiberglass cap with an inset window there so that from the bedroom you can see what's behind you. And then you've got a 12,000 pound hitch only on the F600, so that'll come on the RS36 and the BT36. And of course, every Omni comes with a rear ladder. Okay, so this storage compartment isn't quite a pass-through, but we do want to show you that there is a lot of room up top. Being such a wide compartment, this would be a perfect place to put tables. You can put a couple of nice big camp tables in there. A lot of storage in this one compartment back here. And then we have our hookups for cable and power. And our fuel fills on this side. So we've got 2 tanks for fuel. This is the other side of the pass-through compartment. Hook up your city water right here. Your tanks in the Omni are all in an enclosed compartment, and they have tank heaters on them. But also note that the furnace is ducted to this compartment, so even if you don't have your tank heaters on, you're going to be getting some heat to those tanks just because your furnace is on. And there's plenty of room there to store a sewer hose. You have your Girard tankless hot water heater. The other fuel fill here, your Awning diesel generator, the 6,000 watt. There's your DEF fill for the engine. And this is the other pass-through. So again, we have 2 full pass-throughs on this rig, and then we also have that rear compartment with a lot of upper storage, even though it's not a pass-through. We have side cameras, keyless entry. I'm going to pop the hood. And there's our 6.7 liter turbo diesel. Has 330 horsepower, 815 pounds of torque, and it is on a 10-speed transmission. All right, guys, well, that's pretty much it for our walkthrough of the new Thor Omni RS36. This is an actual 2022 on our lot for sale right now. It's very quiet, a lot of power, a lot of cargo carrying capacity, almost 3,500 pounds. And it should be a good rig, the perfect rig for a big family. So give me a call at 1-800-576-1921 or email me at brent@demartini.com. Thanks for watching.